26th June 1955, thousands gathered in Kliptown, Soweto to outline the vision of a new non-racial and prosperous South Africa which espouses and respects human rights, social justice, and where there's equality for all. Academic Professor Pitikantoli had hoped that as the country marks 70 years since the adoption of this historic and visionary document, it would be miles ahead when it comes to socio-economic development.
It's very, 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 very depressing, but at the same time, we just need to hope. I was hoping that with the government of national unity, where different people come, each and every party would like to prove itself to be really worthy of it. That's the only chance we have. And that is where we need actually to commit ourselves back to the ideas of the Freedom Charter.
He says there is an urgent need to address the country's challenges as this creates a fertile ground for social tension.
Discontent is rising. Some of us who spend most of time with younger people, the youth, wherever we go, because of what we actually do, you feel that discontent that is rising. But remember what happened now with the Fees Must Fall. The Fees Must Fall movement was just moving. It just stopped up at a certain time. If something like that were to come back again, more actually orchestrated, we would be talking something that are totally different. I don't want to be alarmist, but the possibilities are that if nothing changes or shifts, no one can guarantee.
According to some analysts, it's clear that what was envisaged for South Africa in the Freedom Charter has not translated into the lived experiences of the masses on the ground.
You read the Freedom Charter today and you see the extent to which most of our people are not enjoying the freedom that was envisaged by the people who contributed to the adoption of the Freedom Charter. So it could even be argued that the Freedom Charter, from the perspective of today, is almost the unfreedom charter. It defines precisely how unfree our people still are.
A veteran journalist and editor, Mondli Makanya, traces some of the impediments to South Africa's achieving the vision and principles of Freedom Charter to the ANC's Polokwane conference.
I think the big breaking point was the ANC conference in 2007 when the ANC elected Jacob Zuma and other people around him. And what came after that was Jacob Zuma becoming president of the Republic in 2009. And from then onwards, the governing party and the state were no longer committed to doing the right thing. Those, what people call the 9 wasted years now, were the antithesis of what the Freedom Charter was about. The first clause of the Freedom Charter says, the people shall govern. And in those 9 years that Jacob Zuma and the Guptas were in power, the people did not govern.
As the country marks the adoption of one of its founding documents, which outlines that there shall be houses, security, comfort, and the doors of learning and culture open for all, for many, this remains good on paper, but a dream yet to be realized. Calvin Rudla, SABC News, Johannesburg.